The tight-knit community of Coronation Street is reeling after the shocking arrest of solicitor Joel Deering. For weeks, tensions have simmered as suspicions around Joel's behavior escalated. But the full extent of his twisted schemes only came to light in a dramatic turn of events involving DS Lisa Swain's daughter Betsy. The arrest has left residents stunned and brought long-hidden truths to the surface. The first clue of Joel's sinister actions emerged earlier in the week when D.D. Bailey and DS Lisa Swain discovered that Joel had purchased a dangerous, labor-inducing drug. The revelation sent shockwaves through the street, especially as it became clear he intended to use the drug to harm Lauren Bolton, who was pregnant at the time. What D.D. and Lisa didn't know, however, was that Joel had enlisted the reluctant help of none other than Betsy Swain. Betsy's involvement was a shocking revelation. The teenager, who had previously been seen as quiet and somewhat troubled, had tried to distance herself from Joel after she realized the true nature of his intentions. She had even gone as far as to attempt to blackmail him, but Joel responded with brutal force, physically assaulting her to keep her silent. With her trust shattered and fear gripping her, Betsy wrestled with her conscience, unsure whether to come forward. The turning point came on Friday's explosive episode. Betsy, still haunted by her role in Joel's plot, visited Lauren's son Frankie in the hospital. The sight of the innocent baby in his vulnerable state seemed to stir something within her. Yet Lauren, who had spotted the young girl near Frankie's bed, was left puzzled and worried, not knowing who Betsy was or why she was there. She sought the help of her friend Max Turner, explaining that a mysterious girl had been lurking around the hospital. Max, putting two and two together, realized the visitor was Betsy, and the pieces of the puzzle began to fall into place. Outside the factory, Max and Lauren confronted Betsy, demanding answers about her presence at the hospital. The tension was palpable as Betsy, overwhelmed and cornered, refused to reveal her reasons. At that moment, her boss Carla Connor intervened, firmly telling Max and Lauren to back off and leave Betsy alone. Inside the safety of the factory, the weight of Betsy's secrets became too much to bear. She broke down in front of Carla, tearfully admitting that she had been involved in something horrible. It was a moment of pure vulnerability, and Carla, always the maternal figure despite her tough exterior, offered her a shoulder to cry on. The real bombshell dropped when Lisa arrived at the factory, responding to an urgent call from Carla. Betsy, with trembling hands and a tear-streaked face, confessed everything to her mother. She explained how Joel had manipulated her into ordering the labor-inducing drugs, falsely claiming they were for a vulnerable client in desperate need. She had tried to back out, but Joel's threats and intimidation had left her feeling trapped and helpless. The guilt of her actions weighed heavily on her, but she knew she had to come clean. With Betsy's confession, Lisa finally had the evidence she needed to take Joel down. The arrest, which took place at Joel's flat, was a tense affair. Joel, ever the manipulator, protested his innocence, claiming Betsy's allegations were lies. But his bravado crumbled when Lisa played a secret recording Betsy had made, capturing Joel's voice as he instructed her to buy the drugs under a false name. Despite the overwhelming evidence, Joel's arrest was not the end of the story. To the community's dismay, he was released on bail under caution, free to continue plotting his next move. For now, he remains a dangerous presence, his sinister plans still a threat to those he has wronged. As the street grapples with the fallout of Joel's arrest, one question lingers in everyone's minds. Is this truly the end of his malevolent scheming, or is there more darkness to come? The residents of Coronation Street are bracing themselves for what might be a long and turbulent battle for justice.